Contra is a classic shooting game released for the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES, in 1987. In the game, players control one of two commandos, Bill or Lance, as they battle against a hostile alien invasion. The game is known for its intense action, fast-paced gameplay, and challenging difficulty. Contra earns its place as one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES due to its relentless enemies, tricky platforming sections, and limited lives and continues. The game requires precise timing, quick reflexes, and strategic thinking to overcome its obstacles. Additionally, the game offers little room for error, as getting hit by an enemy or falling into a pit results in losing a life. Contra's difficulty is further enhanced by its iconic one-hit kill mechanic, where a single enemy attack means instant death. This adds an extra layer of challenge and demands players to memorize enemy patterns and devise effective strategies. Overall, Contra's challenging gameplay, combined with its memorable music and cooperative multiplayer mode, have cemented its status to be loved and remembered as a true shooting game for gamers. Battletoads is an adrenaline-pumping shooting game released for the NES console. In this game, players control 3 toad warriors named Rash, Zitz, the gameplay requires players to navigate through various levels filled with enemies from the evil obstacles and challenging platforming sections. Battletoads is considered one of the top 8 a wide range of challenging on NES due to its intense difficulty level and tricky platforming sections, players frustrated yet eager to conquer the game. Each level introduces new mechanics and obstacles, increasing the difficulty. The game truly tests players' reflexes, precision, and patience. Timing and strategic thinking are essential to overcome the game's relentless barrage of enemies and the unforgiving platforming sections. With limited lives and continues, players must master each level to progress further and complete their mission. Battletoads' reputation as a challenging game has made it a favorite among hardcore gamers seeking a difficult and satisfying shooting experience. Its demanding gameplay, combined with its fun and quirky characters, has cemented its status as one of the toughest shooting games on the NES console. Ninja Gaiden is a popular action-packed video game released on the Nintendo Entertainment System. The game follows the story of Ryu Hayabusa, a skilled ninja seeking revenge for his father's murder. As players guide Ryu through various levels, they engage in intense combat against a wide range of enemies using his deadly sword and ninja abilities. Ninja Gaiden is considered one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES due to its challenging gameplay. The game demands precise timing and quick reflexes as enemies relentlessly attack from all directions. Moreover, the platforming elements require players to navigate treacherous obstacles and make pixel-perfect jumps. The game's difficulty is further heightened by the limited number of lives and continues, which adds a sense of tension and urgency. Ninja Gaiden's reputation as one of the NES's toughest shooting games is solidified by its demanding gameplay mechanics and the need for players to exhibit exceptional dexterity and strategy. Is an old-school arcade-style shooting game released for the NES console. The game follows the brave knight, Sir Arthur, on a quest to rescue navigating through various levels filled with spooky enemies and challenging obstacles. Ghosts and Goblins has gained a reputation as one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES due to its intense level of difficulty. The game sets a high bar for players, testing their reflexes and strategic thinking. The enemies are relentless, and even a single hit can strip Sir Arthur of his armor and leave him in his underpants, vulnerable to attack. Additionally, the game features limited continues, making it incredibly challenging to progress. The level design is devilishly tricky, packed with treacherous platforming sections and surprise enemy spawns. Timing and precision are crucial to conquer the game's relentless challenges. Ghosts and Goblins introduces a cruel twist. After defeating the final boss, players are taunted with a message revealing that they must replay the entire game on a higher difficulty to truly save the princess. Ghosts and Goblins is recognized the most dedicated and skilled players who overcome its challenges and rescue unforgiving gameplay, relentless enemies, tricky level design, and the Metal Storm is a challenging shooting game released on the Nintendo Entertainment System,
very simple.
NES.
Shoot, jump up, shoot, keep shooting.
It follows the story of a futuristic mech equipped with gravity-altering abilities.
We'll be seeing again in Area 6.
The game stands out due to its unique gameplay mechanics and intense difficulty. Metal Storm's high difficulty level is one of the reasons it is recognized as one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on the NES.
Now you're gonna have
Players face relentless enemy attacks and must navigate through intricate levels filled with hazardous obstacles. The game requires precise timing, quick reflexes, and strategic thinking to overcome its challenges. The gravity-altering ability adds another layer of complexity, allowing players to flip between the floor and the ceiling, adding a fresh twist to the traditional side-scrolling shooter genre.
Do what you need to do.
This feature requires careful planning and execution to avoid enemy fire and reach the end of each level. Metal Storm's tough difficulty combined with its innovative gameplay mechanics make it a standout title among the NES library. Its challenging nature provides a thrilling experience for gamers seeking a formidable and engaging shooting game. Blaster Master is an action-packed shooting game released for the Nintendo Entertainment System, NES. It follows the story of a young boy named Jason, who must rescue his pet frog Fred and defeat the mutants that have infested the underground world. Blaster Master is considered one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES for several reasons. Firstly, the game features challenging platforming sections, where precise jumps and timing are required to progress. Additionally, the game's non-linear level design can be confusing, forcing players to explore and find the correct path to proceed. Furthermore, Blaster Master introduces a unique mechanic where players control a tank called Sophia and can also exit the tank to navigate certain areas on foot. This adds a layer of complexity as players must strategically switch between tank and character modes to overcome various obstacles and enemies. The game's difficulty is further heightened by its unforgiving enemy placement and powerful boss battles. Players must master their shooting skills, dodging enemy projectiles while aiming accurately to defeat challenging foes. With its challenging platforming, intricate level design, unique gameplay mechanics, and demanding enemy encounters, Blaster Master rightfully earns its place among the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES. Gunsmoke is an action-packed shooting game released for the NES console. Players take control of a bounty hunter named Billy, who must rid the Wild West town of Hicksville from the notorious outlaw, Wingate. The game is played from a top-down perspective, with players navigating through various levels, battling enemies and collecting power-ups to enhance their firepower. Gunsmoke is considered one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES for several reasons. Firstly, the game presents a challenging gameplay experience with its relentless onslaught of enemies and boss battles. Each level increases in difficulty, testing the player's reflexes and strategic thinking. Additionally, the limited ammunition and health, along with the constant need to dodge projectiles, adds to the game's difficulty. Furthermore, the game's mechanics require precise aiming and timing, making it challenging to hit enemies and avoid getting hit. The controls may take time to master, adding another layer of difficulty for players. The game's high difficulty level, combined with its immersive Wild West setting and engaging gameplay, make Gunsmoke a memorable and challenging shooting experience on the NES console. Life Force is an intense and challenging shooting game released for the NES console. It takes players on a thrilling space adventure to destroy alien forces and save the universe. The game features fast-paced side-scrolling action, where players control a spaceship and face hordes of enemies, deadly obstacles, and powerful bosses. Life Force is considered one of the top 8 difficult shooting games on NES due to its relentless difficulty. The game throws constant waves of enemies and bullet patterns at players, testing their reflexes and strategic skills. Additionally, the limited number of lives and continues make every mistake crucial. The game demands precise movements and quick decisions, pushing players to their limits. With its adrenaline-pumping gameplay and challenging levels, Life Force provides a true test of skill for gamers seeking a formidable and satisfying shooting experience on the NES console.